man Kid Capri says that black people are dissing Eminem or critical of Eminem because he does stuff better than black people, and that's why you mad. He said everybody goes by popularity and not real skill set. And at the end of the day, I really didn't understand none of that shit he said. But let's talk about it. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Now, let's talk about the latter half of what he said. He said because people going by popularity over real skill set. Well, Eminem just sold the most albums off out of any rapper, I believe, in history. I could be wrong. And like JC said, only ones moving units, M Pimp, Juice, and us. You know, Eminem and Melon, as well as himself. So I don't really understand the fact where he talking about everybody going skill set, not popularity. Dude, when it comes to Eminem, people are always going off popularity. You know, he's so popular that it take away from his skill set. Ain't nobody black said he couldn't rap. What people say was he was overrated. And the reason people say that because his music didn't age well. And it didn't. He was a phenomenon. I mean, we had Bubba Sparks for a minute. You know, you had the Beastie Boys, which I think somebody was writing their raps too. And Eminem was like the first white lyricist that sounded black. But as his music aged on, people said, well, he wasn't that great. And hip hop doesn't necessarily age gracefully. Black might not crack, Melon might not crack, but you know, the genre of hip hop, the first word in hip hop is hip. So you have to be hip to be in hip hop. You have to be hip to be in R&B. You have to be hip to be part of a culture. You have to be hip to be part of rap. Now you have some people that defy that to a certain extent. And a lot of people argue guys like Nas and Jay-Z who defy that, and LL Cool J who defied that through multiple decades just had a rabid fan base as Eminem does. You know? But him saying we mad because he do things better than we do or better than black people do, ain't nobody mad about that at all. Because if that's the case, why would we celebrate him at his pinnacle and on his rise to his pinnacle? Ain't nobody ever say we didn't like his rap music. We just said it didn't age well, and looking in hindsight, he ain't as great as we thought he was. That's the argument. And in my opinion, which it is an opinion, that's just my opinion. I agree with it. Not taking nothing away from you, but he don't have much timeless music, and not many rappers do. Like I listen to Big Pimpin' today, obviously by Jay-Z and the late great Pimp C and the Bun B, UGK, and that song to me still sound like it just came out. like if it would have dropped yesterday, it'd be a hit. It'd be a hit today. Not too many people got that sound to their rap. You know, you got one-hit wonders like Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby. You know, they come on today and everybody know it. You know, so you know, Juicy come on today. It could have been a hit today. Today was a good day. It came out. It could have been a hit today. But you can't say that with too much Eminem music. And I agree with my boy Tom Business. His music don't have no rhythm to it. You're not going, the hoes gonna go come over and say throw on Eminem. They gonna say throw some Sada Baby on, you know, throw some Lil Baby on, even though I'm not a fan of Lil Baby, no offense. You know, I don't know what the hell he be saying. Throw some of that shit on. Even in the heyday, you know, the hoes come over. In high school, we wasn't throwing that shit on. You know, shit, my senior year, it was like Rocco, Lil Wayne, you know, Jeezy, T.I., Gucci. That's what we threw on. And like Gucci Man said, ain't no black people in the hood banging Eminem like that, and that's true. And I think Ice Rizzo said it about Eminem, and they got mad at him because he said that that Eminem wasn't influential. You know, he didn't look up to Eminem because he couldn't relate. He had problems with his mama and all that type of stuff. And you know what people don't understand from Detroit too, and what people don't understand is like we had a whole rap scene that influenced these guys that came up. This been 20, 30 years in the making when you talk about Detroit rap rising to prominence. You know, and Atlanta has always kind of been there. That's what people don't understand. In the music scene, just a lot of people that know Atlanta with, you know, a lot of them actors from Atlanta like Silk and Criss Cross and Andre 3000 from Outkast, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of them, you know, Atlanta over the years had a lot of musical acts. Once you go back and look at it, Jermaine Dupri, I mean, they had a lot of musical acts. So they kind of really like been around. It's just that they got overshadowed by the East and the West. But you can see the rise. If you really look at historically, you can see the rise of Atlanta coming. It's always been there. It's always been there. But nonetheless, with Kid Capri, I don't feel like why black people gotta feel the need to protect other, ethnics in hip hop. I don't understand. I don't feel the need, why, a Kid Capri need to protect Eminem, or Bun B need to protect Hispanics in hip hop. I don't get it. And I understand there's more Hispanics in Texas. They're the most populated people in Texas. That used to be Mexico. I understand that. But why do black people always feel the need to put their neck out there for the other, when nobody other put their neck out there for the brother? Tell me I'm wrong. Why do we always need to feel like we need to protect people within our community when nobody, but then again, guys like Kid Capri, Jay-Z, and all these other dudes, Diddy, allow everybody to come in and profit off of hip-hop. And they allow Miley Cyrus to get their clout off hip-hop. They allow Kid Rock to come in and be racist and get his clout off hip-hop and go back about their business. But when it came to Lil Nas X, country said, no, you can't be here. So they'd rather protect a guy like Eminem than before they protect the culture. But we all know why that is. We all know what that is. They go out here and protect Eminem before they protect some of these young black artists. And then again, it be these old heads. You know why we in the predicament that we in right now? I mean, I went to a birthday party, my mom's birthday party at Benihana's one year, and she invited some people, and it was her mother-in-law boyfriend, whatever. And he got mad because I said Joe Biden, what Joe Biden really was, and Kamala Harris wasn't black. He tried to say I was a coon and shit. And look at years later, who was right? Who was right? Who told y'all about Jim Crow Joe? Me and Tom Business was the only person that said something. And if I had to go back and vote, I would have voted for Trump. But I didn't vote for nobody. Now, if Joe Biden erased my student loans, then we cool. Then I vote for you. But I don't vote for nobody. To keep it 100, I ain't vote for nobody. But like I said before, the previous generation, and I'm 30 something, I forget what they called. I think before millenniums, they're the reason why we in a predicament. They're a huge reason why we in a predicament for what we in. They're a huge predicament where we are. They was the real era that got their back broken in, pause. They was the real era that allowed all this raccoonery going around. They got fooled. Now, the baby boomers was responsible for financial crisis that we in, a lot of us in, but that's just a different conversation. But about their bad financial practices and advices and stuff that they had. But the previous generation, before millenniums, they are responsible for in the black community for all this tomfoolery, dude. You see it every day. Joe Biden was able to continue to fool them. And look how they sit out there, rock him, protect Eminem, Kid Capri, protect Eminem. I understand 50 Cent, Yayo protecting Eminem, because Eminem put 50 Cent on, so I really don't have nothing to say about that. But don't sit here and tell me, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and tell me that, that we out here and Eminem is dope and y'all hating on Eminem. No, we making clear, valid points. His music did not age well. And looking back in hindsight, you can't take nothing away from him, but it didn't. That's all I'm saying. And Kid Capri don't need to put his neck out there. You know what I'm saying? We always feel the need to protect the other within our community, but nobody protects our community from the other, and I'll leave it at that. So check out the music entertainment playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Check my new channel out, Free Game 89, links in the description and link tree. Peace.